Oke, selamat datang di Bahasa Little Project. Dan ini merupakan level 1 lesson atau pelajaran ke-9. Okay, welcome back everyone. And now we will be learning a new grammar and also some new words and expression and some cool stuff. Okay? First of all, we will be learning about numbers. I know. If you have been following us so far, I know that I have made a claim that you guys have learned numbers previously, but it turned out that you haven't learned numbers. So here we are. I will teach you how to say numbers in Bahasa. This is very important. So you need to really listen carefully and pay attention. Okay, so let's start with 0. Okay, so you can, well, we have several names for 0. Let's start with that. But for now, we will just learn one way of saying it. Okay, in the future, we will cover more about 0. But for now, let's learn one way of saying 0. So if you want to say 0, 0 is kosong. Okay, in Bahasa. Say it again. Repeat it after me. Kosong. Make sure that you are pronouncing the nasal sound there. Kosong. Song. Like a song. Okay. So kosong. Okay. Kosong. Okay. Bonus lesson. The other way of saying 0 would be null. Okay. Null. Null. Okay. Kosong. You are now maybe curious. In terms of usage, how do you differentiate between kosong and null? So basically, kosong is usually used, let's say, for phone number. Okay, so 081. So there would be 081 in English, 081. So kosong is usually used again for phone number. If you are telling your phone number to somebody else, you can use kosong. But null is for example, like for score. If you watch, let's say, soccer or football, if the score is 1-0, then if you want to say it in Bahasa, it would be 1-0. Okay? That would be the rough differentiation between the two, between kosong and null. Okay? So that's 0. Kosong or null. Null. If you are curious about the spelling of null, it's very simple. N-O-L. If you want to know the spelling of kosong, if you are not watching this lesson on YouTube, go ahead, go to our YouTube channel, Bahasa Little Project, and you will know how to spell kosong. Okay, move on now to 1. 1 is 1. Okay, 1. 1. 1. Okay, 2 is 2. 2. 2. Okay, 2. 3 is 3. 3. 3. 4 is 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. Okay, 5 is 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 6 is 6. 6. 6. Okay, 7 is 7. 7 or 7. But in Bahasa, we do not pronounce the H at the end of the word. So you do not pronounce it as 7, but 7. Okay, 7. And then now, 8 is 8. 8. Okay, our previous lesson is lesson 8, right? So lesson 8. And now we have 9. 9 is 9. Okay, 9. And then our last number here is 10, which is 10. Okay, 10. Okay, so there you go. Try to pronounce it, try to say it over and over again as fast as possible, as natural as possible. So I will now say the numbers in natural speed. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, this is something interesting to know. Also, for 10, you pronounce the H at the end of the word. So you really pronounce it as sepuluh. Okay? Not sepuluh, but sepuluh. Okay, one more time. Kosong, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's, you are saying it in hurry a bit. But yeah, go ahead, say it over and over again until you are comfortable with your new words. Okay? Kosong. This is a very, very good exercise. Try to say your phone number in Bahasa. Okay, my phone number is 087860585899. Okay, uh, if you can catch that, you can already contact me on WhatsApp. If you want private lesson, okay, you can WhatsApp me. Again, my phone number is 085. No. Wait. No, wrong. Okay, let me try it again. 087860585999. That's my phone number, and that's also my WhatsApp number as of January 2021. Okay, if you are listening to this or watching to this maybe in the future, like in 2030, I do not know, maybe my phone number has changed. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Now you know how to count in Bahasa from 0 to 10, from kosong to 10. Okay, and also here I write down for you how do you spell level. Level is the same thing. Level. We have covered this in our previous lesson. Okay, and a lesson in Bahasa is pelajaran. Pelajaran. We have also covered that in our previous lesson. But I want to show you the spelling so you can write it down if you want. So let's say if you want our next lesson would be pelajaran 10, right? So pelajaran lesson 10 is 10, lesson 10, pelajaran 10. Okay? So yeah, there you go. Go ahead and practice your numbers. You can also write down your phone number using the Bahasa spelling and comment on our YouTube channel so we can correct you if you want. Okay, so that's about number. Now let's learn about common names in Indonesia. Okay, I think this is just cool to know. We have common names in Bahasa in Indonesia, just like we have common names in English. Like John is very common, I believe, right? John, Robert, stuff like that. And we also have common names in Indonesia. For female, a lot of female in Indonesia, a lot of young lady and woman out there in Indonesia would have name like Putri. Okay, Putri would mean princess in English. Ayu, Ayu would mean beautiful or pretty, and Dewi. Dewi would mean like a goddess. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Putri, Ayu, and Dewi is very common, a very common names in Bahasa. So maybe if you want to name your kids in the future with Bahasa or Indonesian name, you can name your daughter as Putri, Ayu, or Dewi. Okay, Putri, again, Putri, princess, Ayu, beautiful, Dewi. Dewi is goddess. And for male, so for gentlemen, Indonesian gentlemen out there, we also have common names for them. Budi. Budi is like character in bahasa in English. The rough translations. Okay, the Budi character, and then Agus. Well, I don't think we have any meaning of that, at least as far as I know. But Agus is very common, and also Anton, very common. Okay, so that's just additional knowledge for you guys if you want to know common names or if you want to change your names, maybe if you want to go to Indonesia and you want to be called as like an Indonesian, you can change your name to Putri, Ayu, Dewi if you are female, or Budi, Agus, or Anton if you are male. Okay, so go ahead and change your name. Okay, so now we will be learning new vocabulary. We will be learning how do we say my and your, like my friend, your friend, my car, your car. Okay, so if you want to say my, you just put saya. So it's the same thing as I. We have covered I, right? Now I'm very sure that we have covered I. And if you haven't learned about it, go ahead and go back and relearn how you say I, you, they, we, he, say it in Bahasa. But now we will learn how do we say my. Okay? My is the same thing as I in Bahasa, which is saya. Okay? So repeat after me. My is saya. Your is kamu or mu. Okay? So you can just shorten kamu to mu. Okay? To means your. Okay? We will make sample phrases in a second. But again, for your, you can use either kamu or the shortened one, the shortened kamu, which is mu, just mu, mu, mu. Okay? So, how do you say friend in Bahasa? We have covered that in our previous lesson. Friend is teman, right? So, my friend, teman saya. So, this is very important. In English, you put my and your in front of the noun. But in Bahasa, you put your, my, and your, or saya, or kamu, or mu at the end or after the noun. So again, my friend is teman saya. Your friend would be teman kamu or temanmu. My car would be mobil saya. Your car would be mobil kamu or mobilmu. Okay? And then my house would be rumah saya. Okay? And your house would be rumahmu or rumah kamu. Now you can practice using saya and kamu or mu and make simple sentences. Okay? I think we have learned about how you say book, computer in our previous lessons. And now you can learn about how do you say, let's say, your computer or your book, my computer, etc. Okay, go ahead and practice. Okay, so if you have practiced that, now it's time for us to learn sample sentences. Number one is, apakah mereka akan membawa 9 mobilmu besok? Okay, apakah mereka akan membawa 9 mobilmu besok? Okay, so apakah mereka again would be will they? Okay, because akan here, right? Akan is will, so will they bring 9 cars of yours or 9 of your car tomorrow? Okay, so again, apakah mereka akan membawa 9 mobilmu besok? Will they bring 9 cars of yours or your 9 cars tomorrow? Okay, very important. Number 2 is Budi tidak membeli 3 komputer bulan lalu. Okay, Budi didn't buy 3 computers last month. So this is in past tense. And remember, we don't really have plural or singular form of noun. Okay, so because in English, 1 computer is 1 computer, right? And 3 is 3 computers. So you add the S after the word computer. But in Bahasa, we don't have anything like that. Okay, so 1 computer is 1 komputer. 3 computers is 3 komputer. Okay, nothing changed with the computer. So again, Budi tidak membeli 3 komputer bulan lalu. There would be Budi did not buy 3 computers last month. And our last sample sentences is kami biasanya menonton TV di rumah saya dengan Anton. Kami biasanya menonton TV di rumah saya dengan Anton. So, we usually watch TV in my house with Anton. There you go. You have the future tense, the past tense, and the present tense. Okay, so go ahead and practice those sample sentences. And if you are ready, we will give you some tests so you can practice even more. So, okay, so this is the time for you to test yourself if you have learned and mastered the things that we have covered just now. The question number 1 is, will my friend bring 2 books tomorrow? Go ahead, translate that again. Will my friend bring 2 books tomorrow? Go ahead and write the answer to the comment box in our YouTube so we can correct if you are making any mistake. The question number 2 is, they did not see your teacher last week. How do you say that in Bahasa? They did not see your teacher last week. And the last sentence is, Anton usually cooks at home with a friend. Again, Anton usually cooks at home with a friend. Okay, so if you have followed us from our very first lesson, I have no doubt that you would be able to translate that into Bahasa. If you have any difficulty or if you want to learn more and to have private lessons with us, you can email us at xspacebali@gmail.com. And also you can support us by donating any amount to paypal.me at /xspacebali, or you can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Bahasa Little Project. Again, if you are listening to this on Spotify, you can watch the lesson and also read the spelling of the lessons and everything else on YouTube or vice versa, okay? This project, this Bahasa Little Project, is brought to you by Xspace Bali, so you can learn more with us there. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed our lesson today, and I will see you again very soon. Dah, sampai jumpa.